guys, what's up? Dusty the White here, and something seems different. Can't quite put my finger on it, but something's definitely changed. Anyway, you guys know the drill. This is the month in religious bullshit, July 2017, part 2. Sorry for the delay. Let's do this. So I just wanted to start this video out on a happy note. Love this guy. This is the kind of trolling of religious bigoted fucks I love to see. This happened in Korea. These Korean motherfuckers are out there like, homosexuality is a sin, return to Jesus. And Jesus is like, I'm cool with it. I'm not with these assholes. This just makes me smile. And I wanted to give you guys a little bit of happiness before I went on to topic 2, which is the worst fucking thing you're gonna see this month. Cause trust me, you're about to be really fucking pissed off. So this shit fucking happened. In Pakistan, this poor 12-year-old girl gets raped. And so her mom goes to the village elders for justice. They prayed to Allah really hard about it. And then they decided, hey, I know what we'll do. Why don't we let the brother of the girl who was raped rape the sister of the dude who did the raping? Brilliant! Justice will be done! According to reports, a 12-year-old girl was raped in the city of, I'm going to say Mustafa, I don't know how you pronounce that word, last week while cutting grass outside her home. Her mother reported the crime to village elders, who got together and decided on a punishment. The brother of the victim would have to rape the sister of the attacker. The rapist's 2 elder sisters were initially called, but the elders looked at both girls and they decided, let's have the 17-year-old be raped. Somehow we could just tell it'll be more just if she's the one we allow to get raped. Her mothers and sisters all protested this, but the elders brought out their guns and threatened to kill them. God fucking damn it! Why does this monkey shit still exist? So you guys fucking pissed yet? Every fucking month, you think you've seen the most evil thing religion could fucking possibly do, but they're always like, nah, hold my beer, dude. I got this. And this segues in perfectly to the second thing that pissed me off this month. KPFA, which is a radio station in Berkeley, California, invited Richard Dawkins to come out and speak on their program about his new book. And they fucking canceled him. They deplatformed him. Because for some goddamn reason, we still have idiots on the far left of this country who insist on defending Islam. Still, no matter what these motherfuckers do. They're like, we can't have Richard Dawkins come on our program because Dawkins said Islam is the greatest force for evil in the world today. That's because it fucking is, you doormats. They're goddamn pulling off revenge rapes. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? What the fuck does Islam have to do to make you guys realize how evil this shit is? Look, fucking morons, I get it. You want to be inclusive of all people, and you don't want people just to be shitty to somebody just because they're a fucking Muslim. Okay, I agree with you. You shouldn't be shitty to somebody just because they're a fucking Muslim. But that doesn't mean you can't acknowledge the evil of Islam. It's like if somebody was a Scientologist. You don't have to be an asshole to that person simply because they're a Scientologist. But you can still acknowledge how harmful the cult of Scientology is. Well, the cult of Islam is one of the most harmful fucking things in the history of this goddamn planet. It doesn't make you enlightened or a good person to deny that. It actually makes you a really fucking shitty person. It makes you a harmful person. Because you know what? There are a lot of liberals like myself out there who want this world to be a better place. We want things like universal health care, a good social safety net, a more advanced society like they seem to have in social democracies like Denmark and Sweden. Many of us see this as the next logical step of evolution for our country. And it's a step that will help most Americans, in my opinion. But you motherfuckers are actually making this shit really hard on the rest of us. Because while we're trying to convince the world that liberals actually have good ideas that can move our country in the right direction, all conservatives have to do is point to you dumb motherfuckers and then lump the rest of us liberals in with your stupid asses. It's quite unhelpful, to say the least. And if you idiots could please unfuck yourselves as quickly as possible, that would be great. And a Texas man blames the devil after he was caught with his pants down in a child's bedroom. In San Antonio, 29-year-old Stephen Stewart was allegedly caught in the bedroom of his 4-year-old relative. Both of them had their pants down when the boy's mother walked in. The boy said Stewart was hurting him. The affidavit said Stewart started to apologize to the victim's mother and blamed his actions on his medication and on the devil. The victim's mom offered to pray with the suspect, but he said the devil had already left him. Can you imagine that conversation? Mom walks in, motherfucker, what are you doing? And he's like, oh shit, the devil, it was the fucking devil. And she's like, pull your pants up, motherfucker, I will help you pray to get rid of the devil. And he's like, nah, I'm cool, I'm feeling much better now, I think the devil left. I'm just gonna mosey on out of here. But of course he didn't mosey, because she called the fucking cops. And this guy wanted the cops to know, I'm not gay. The only reason my DNA might be on that little boy is because I changed his diaper at an earlier time in the day. That's right. If you guys happen to find my DNA just splattered all over this kid, it's because I was changing his diaper. That's what happens when you change a diaper, dude. DNA gets fucking everywhere. I'm not gay, but the devil is. So yeah, this fucko's in jail right now. And whatever the other inmates do to you in prison, just remember, it's the devil making them do it. And if one thing was going to make me believe in God, this might just be it. Justin Bieber apparently cancels his world tour so he could spend more time with Jesus. I'm not sure how true this is, because when it comes to Justin Bieber, I'm pretty sure even Jesus is like, nah, I'm good. But apparently Justin Bieber has been inseparable from his new pastor, this guy, Pastor Carl Lentz. There's definitely nothing but fucky about this at all. Everybody's like, this dude is the hottest fucking preacher ever. He's so cool. No. He's fucking not cool, sorry. I don't care how many crunches this motherfucker does. I don't care what body fat percentage he has. He's still a fucking dork. A lying, fairy tale believing dork. Just ain't no way to pretend the corny shit in the Bible is true, spread that shit, and not be a dork. I almost feel sorry for Justin Bieber at this point. This poor kid don't know what the fuck is going on. Clearly, he's looking for some kind of guidance wherever he can find it. But instead of finding people who actually help him, he's finding con men who would do nothing but prey off him. I think it might be time for you to grow up, Justin. Because if you don't, guys like this will suck you dry. Though, looking at these pictures, maybe that's what you're into. And Christian activist Linda Harvey would like all of you to know that you need to stop using the anus as a substitute for the vagina. Because that's what Satan does. Remember all the verses in the Bible where Satan was just running around butt fucking everybody? Yeah, me too. It totally says that a lot. And Linda Harvey would like you to know that anal sex is demonic. There's no other way to understand it. Using the anus as a substitute vagina is a desire from the pit of hell. This is not cool. It is sexual suicide and human depravity gone mainstream. The anus is not a genital, and of course, this act mocks the creation of new life. It is essentially the opposite. In the human body, the anus is a death site. The anus is the point of exit for the body's waste disposal system, with all the attributes of decay, including a wealth of bacteria and foul odor. You know, unlike the penis. I'm sure glad no waste comes out of there at all. But keep in mind, dudes, that only bizarre lust prompt the use of this part of our anatomy as a substitute vagina. It's a complete farce, typical of Satan. That just makes me wonder what you're doing with your anus, lady. Look here, Linda Harvey. Yeah, you're getting a little up there, but it's never too late to experiment. I know it can be a little bit scary, but you've clearly thought a lot about anal sex. Stop lying to yourself about what you truly desire and just go for it. Who knows, you might actually like it. I mean, I've had girls do butt stuff to me, and I'm not really into it. To me, it kind of feels like a reverse poop. It's like, nope, wrong way, no thanks. But a lot of people really seem to enjoy it. So wash your stinking ass and give it a shot. That's my advice. And here's an interesting story from last month, where scientists actually proved the Bible wrong again. You see, in the Bible, there was a tribe of people called the Canaanites, and the all-powerful, all-loving God demanded that the Israelites go murder them all, commit complete genocide, wipe them all fucking out. And the Bible was like, yeah, that totally happened. The Israelites went in and wiped them all fucking out, just like God told them to do. But now it's 2017, and we got DNA and shit. So they found some remains of some Canaanites, and they sequenced their DNA, and they found out they weren't fucking wiped out at all. In fact, they went on to prosper very heavily and spread their DNA throughout the country of Lebanon. Now a new genetic analysis published in the American Journal of Human Genetics shows the Canaanites didn't just live, they thrived. We can see the present-day Lebanese can trace most of their ancestry to the Canaanites, or a genetically equivalent population. They derive just over 90% of their ancestry from Canaanites. So, sorry Bible, but fucking wrong again. So this is a great story to show Christians and to prove to them that the Bible is scientifically full of shit. And I don't talk about Buddhists very often, but they're pretty fucked as well. Here's a story about a Buddhist widow who claims her husband has returned as a calf. A Cambodian widow believes her 5-month-old calf she found outside her house is her reincarnated hubby. I believe that he, the calf, is my husband because whatever he does when he goes upstairs, it is in exactly the same way as he, my husband, did when he was alive. When I went to see a medium, his soul came in me and said, I am your husband. Then I noted that he licked my hair, then my neck, then kissed me, so that really made me believe that he is my husband, she added. The bovine spouse now lives inside Hang's home and reportedly sleeps in bed with a deceased man's pillow. Seriously, what in the actual fuck? Bitch, if you want to fuck a bull, fine. If it's okay with the bull, it's okay with me. That's y'all's business. But just because you want to suck some bull dick, don't mean you gotta pretend that's your fucking husband. I mean, getting fucked by a large bull, that I understand. But reincarnation? That's just crazy. And speaking of crazy, I knew we were going to be fucked when Jesus came back. But I didn't know we were going to be this fucked. This is what religious right activist Bryan Fischer has to say about it.
When Christ returns, he is going to rule on the surface of the earth. The kingdom of God is going to come in its complete form to earth. And he is going to be asking us to help him run things. We're now going to be under Christ's reign in positions of authority to help him manage and direct and govern the kingdom of God as it comes to earth and as it is administered on earth. We're going to be there to help him do that.
So let me get this straight. The all-powerful God is coming back to earth and he needs your help? What the fuck would an all-powerful God need your help for? If he needs your help, he's not God. That don't even make any goddamn sense. Then he goes on to say,
so when we talk about issues like homosexuality and standards for marriage and sexuality and all that stuff, this is all a part of God preparing us to help him run the world right for the first time.
So according to this guy, life is basically just one big job application. Apparently Jesus is gonna come back and put these fucking bigoted assholes in charge of all of us. He's like, yeah, being anti-gay is very important to show Jesus that you're qualified for a managerial position. Can you imagine having these assholes in charge of us? These assholes who are fucking completely obsessed with homosexuality? They'd be like, hey boy, stop right there. Come here for a second. Have you been putting your dick in booty holes? Drop your pants, boy. Let me smell your dick. I'm telling you right now, boy, if this dick smell like a booty, Jesus gonna be so mad. No thanks, dude. I'd rather die and cease to exist than have scumbags like you smell my dick for the rest of eternity. And you may remember last month, I talked about how Ken Ham sold the Ark Encounter to the non-profit section of his church for $10 in order to try to get out of taxes that would go to help the county that actually helped him to begin with to get the Ark Encounter up and running. Well, apparently they called his bluff. And they're like, motherfucker, if you go do that shit, then the $18 million in tax rebates we were supposed to give you over the next decade, we're not going to give you that shit. So Ken Ham was like, fuck, I done goofed now. So then they sold the Ark Encounter back to themselves for another $10. And they were like, we were just kidding, dude. Please don't take our $18 million in tax rebates. So nice trying to fuck over the town that helped you, Ken Ham. But I guess Jesus didn't have your back on this one. And we're going to finish up with this one. Apparently this went viral last month. People were saying that Outback Steakhouse is satanic because if you go on Google Maps and you ignore some of them and you draw lines connecting the rest of them, that in city after city across the United States, it forms a pentagram. Illuminati confirmed. But obviously this is fucking stupid. You can do this with any store that has multiple chains. See how if you ignore all these other Starbucks and only draw the lines from the few that you select, you can make a star? Do the same thing with Chick-fil-A, because everybody knows Chick-fil-A for the devil. I mean, for real, I can't imagine what a fucking moron you would have to be to take any of this shit seriously. A lot of people on Twitter seem legitimately freaked out by this stupid bullshit. Y'all may be on to something? No, they may not be. Hold the damn phone. Bitch, if you're this stupid, you shouldn't even have a phone. What's really going on? What's going on is that you're a fucking moron. I'm scared. Yeah, I'm pretty fucking scared for humanity myself. I can't believe it. Well, believe it, motherfucker. You stupid. And this guy may actually be on to something. If Outback can start sending me nudes, then hell Satan. But that's okay, because the world's just a large cat playing with Australia. Nashville is in on it. So is Massachusetts. Welp. I am shook. Yeah, your mama should have shook you when you were a baby. Anyway, if you take this seriously, please don't breed. Just to be safe, don't even date. Religious people clearly got too much fucking time on their hands. I mean, why waste time trying to keep all these religious people from fucking your children when there's an outback conspiracy to tackle? Just weapons grade stupidity. But that's religion for you folks. Dumb people doing dumb shit for dumb reasons. These people clearly need some near-death experiences to get their priorities straight. As always, thanks for watching, folks. I want to let you guys know that we now have our own Discord server. Basically, Discord is like a chat room that also has audio, where you can hang out with other people who like the show, talk to them, interact, and share memes. The link to the Discord server is in the description of this video. And now we have it all set up to where anybody who is at least a $5 patron on my Patreon account gets a special title in the Discord server. And there's also special rooms on the Discord server only available to my Patreons. Next week, I'm going to start doing live weekly meetups with my Patreons on the Discord server. So if you guys want to come hang out with me, be sure you check that out. As always, please share the videos. Please rate and comment. Let me know what you think. I love you guys so much. And until next time, I wish you all logic. Fuck yes. Hey guys, Dusty Smith here with the Cult of Dusty. This is my boy Little Vegas. And as always, if you guys like my show, please consider supporting me on Patreon. The proceeds I get on my Patreon go to supporting the Humanist Society of Mississippi Animal Sanctuary that I set up here. We do a lot of good work here, so if you like what I do, please support it. Thanks, guys.